Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My videos mainly focus on my indie game development exploits. However, I'm also super passionate about all things gaming, especially virtual reality. Anyone not living under VR can tell you that the PSVR Move controllers are universally despised. You just need to surf the Reddit threads to see all of the tracking issues and the myriad of complaints from gamers. The Move controllers were designed primarily as a reaction from Sony due to the commercial and critical success of the original Wii with its motion controls. The inception of the Move controllers predates the release of the vanilla PS4, and it may come as a surprise to many of you to learn that it was released on 15th of September 2010 for use with the PS3. That's 11 years ago as of the making of this video. Sony saved millions on R&D for new VR controllers, back when they worked on Project Morpheus, which was the codename for PSVR before its launch. And by retrofitting the Move controllers to work with PSVR, it also allowed Sony to shift all of their unsold stock. In this video, we will discuss the details of the new controller, which will be used with Sony's next generation VR system. In the March 2021 blog post, PlayStation mentioned that the new controllers will feature a number of exciting and innovative features. Adaptive triggers. Each VR controller, left and right, includes an adaptive trigger button that adds palpable tension when pressed, similar to what's found in the DualSense controller. If you've played a PS5 game, you'll be familiar with the tension in the L2 and R2 buttons when you press them, such as when you're drawing your bow to fire an arrow. When you take that kind of mechanic and apply it to VR, the experience is amplified to the next level. Haptic feedback. The new controller will have haptic feedback optimized for its form factor, making every sensation in the game more impactful, textured and nuanced. When you are traversing through rocky desert or trading blows in melee combat, you'll feel the difference, magnifying the extraordinary visual and audio experience that's so central to VR. This tech is currently used inside of the well-received DualSense controller, and it's used to great effect in Astro's Playroom, amongst other titles. Finger touch detection. The controller can detect your fingers without pressing in the areas where you place your thumb, index or middle fingers. This enables you to make more natural gestures with your hands during gameplay. The Oculus Touch controllers have a similar feature, and considering that gaming has become a global pastime, playing online with someone who speaks another language can make communication difficult to say the least. By being able to use basic hand gestures to communicate in-game, such as waving an open hand to another player, pointing your index finger towards an objective, or most importantly to use your hands to physically take an object from another player, will all be powerful non-verbal ways to communicate and to interact in virtual reality. And it beats having to select gestures from a radial menu while being fully immersed in your favorite VR experiences. Back in May 2020, Upload VR published a video by a Sony Interactive Entertainment employee showcasing future hand tracking technology in what appears to be an R&D room. This technology uses machine learning, and it's even possible that it could make it into the new controllers. This would definitely be an upgrade on the Oculus Touch hand presence tech. If you are interested to watch the entire video, I will share the link in the description below. Tracking. The VR controller is tracked by the new VR headset through a tracking ring across the bottom of the controller. This pretty much all but confirms that PSVR 2 will use inside-out tracking, and no longer shall we be confined to the coffin-sized tracking volume of the PS camera. And it's likely that infrared LEDs will be used instead of the Move's RGB LEDs. This will significantly improve the consistency of the controller's tracking, since the current Move controller's tracking can be impacted by a number of factors such as ambient light, reflections in and around the play space, and your distance from the camera. Lastly, action buttons and analog sticks. The left controller contains one analog stick, the triangle and square buttons, a grip button L1, trigger button L2, and create button. The right controller contains one analog stick, cross and circle buttons, a grip button R1, trigger button R2, and options button. The grip button can be used to pick up in-game objects, as one example. For the last 5 years, developers had to hack their PC VR games when they ported it to PSVR, since the Move controllers lack analog sticks. Pointing your Move controller or looking in the direction that you want to walk in really killed me, especially when playing an immersive game like Skyrim VR. Although it's nothing short of a miracle that Bethesda was able to make open world traversal viable using the ancient Move controllers. The lack of thumbsticks was a significant blow to the overall immersion. This is one of the main reasons why the PSVR AIM peripheral was conceived in the first place. It added the much needed analog sticks, however, the games which utilized this peripheral was limited to select titles only. Now, however, we'll be able to use traditional analog sticks when moving around. And the already tried and tested grip buttons seems to be the new standard for VR controllers. Let me know in the comments which announced feature you are most excited for, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and ring the bell icon to be updated on future videos. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.